Bishop replaced by Jim Harlow in the commentary box. And we're underway with the Thames race next. Thames Rowing Club against Royal Chester in the Thames Challenge Cup. Black, red and white of Thames Rowing Club.
They've had a really good start, haven't they, Tim? Thames decided to squeeze ahead as they go down the island, pushing the top of the island. Looks like Thames got half a length already. Yeah,
Royal Chester just veering a little bit towards the booms there, but they'll correct that quickly enough.
And they've come back, haven't they?
They have. But certainly, as you called it, Jim, Thames Rowing Club in the yellow boat at the top of the picture with the early advantage off Temple Island.
This could be a really close race if you look at their times on Wednesday and Thursday. They're both their first race on Wednesday and Thursday. It's only 2 or 3 seconds apart, so looking forward to a close race here.
So, still early on in this race, a long way to go, 2,112 metres in total, and a lot of rowing still to be done.
About a third of the way down the course now. The course is starting to get busy too. You can see from the picture you've got boats moored up on the left-hand side and the crowds building up on the right-hand side, so the crowd really starting to get noisy.
Yeah, great atmosphere down there. So people enjoying what is a very pleasant afternoon here. Not too much wind, in fact hardly any wind to talk of at all. Looking at the flags, and perfect temperatures really, isn't it?
It is indeed.
In any way uncomfortable with the heat.
And it's a quick course today. There's not much flow coming down the river. Those who may not be familiar with the cruise race upstream against the flow of the river, because there isn't much stream coming down. That means there's quite quick times. We've had record times ready today.
Anybody who's ever rowed at Henley will be only too familiar with the fact it's upstream. Always seems harsh.
Especially those last couple of 100 metres.
Yes, you're right. There's not too much flow today, is there? So that'll help the athletes fighting against too much current. So there, the Thames Challenge Cup, Thames Rowing Club. You can see the Cox Emily Buxo-Burge at the front of the boat in the bright leggings with the pink visor on.
Settling into a really strong rhythm, with 36, 37 strokes a minute. Long, strong, effective stroke. They're just coming past up at Thames Rowing Club in the background now. You can see Remnant Club approaching, and Thames are one of the 7 rowing clubs that own Remnant, and they'll be getting a huge roar to the crowds in the background. They'll be making a real racket that will push Thames on.
Yes, on their home water, and memorably Thames Rowing Club won this event back in 2015. Molesey won it last year. They beat NSR Oslo of Norway by 2 lengths, but I remember that famous victory for Thames in the Thames Challenge Cup. That sparked some celebrations at those boathouses which you've just seen in shot there, and these guys trying to repeat the feat.
Yeah, but Royal Chester aren't letting them have their own way. They're hanging in there, probably a length and a half, 2 lengths down at the moment, but they've got a strong rhythm as well. Certainly not giving up at this stage. Probably 2/3 into the race now. Look at the determination on their face. You can see they're going to do their absolute best now to claw Thames back.
Yeah, so there's Royal Chester. You can see in the bow seat John McGarver has a glance over his shoulder. Still a long way to go for that boat. Cox, Sarah Armstrong. But you can see that margin there, which Thames Rowing Club have forced out. And in front of the big grandstands they come now, and this is a really good position to be in.
It certainly is. There's a length and 3/4 difference there. Thames taking a couple of strokes less than Royal Chester, but we've seen people come back and win from there before.
In the bow seat at Thames, there's Simon Moss, you can see, in the shot. Joe Abdallah in front of him, Thomas Simmons, Andy Gordon, Charlie Bouch, Sam Thornton, Hugh Jones and Sebastian Tirry. I mentioned the Cox Emily Buxo-Burge. They are the boat you're watching at the moment, and they're enjoying the lead over Royal Chester.
The Royal Chester Cox, Sarah Armstrong, no doubt urging her crew forward. Their stern pair of Fraser and Henry, I'm sure, going to be the best now to take their rating. Still take an extra 1 or 2 strokes a minute.
Just got to ask the question, haven't they? Just want to make sure that Thames can't let up, try and force an error. We've seen one boat catching a crab in the last couple of minutes. At this stage of the race, you never know what might happen.
And the booms can come to have an effect too. See that head-on shot of Royal Chester we had just a minute ago? They're growing really nicely together, really synchronised. but it's looking a little bit too late now as we approach the finish.
Yeah, last few strokes now in the Thames Challenge Cup for Thames Rowing Club B, and to the line they go, and it's pretty comfortable. Good row from them in the black, red and white. Over the line they go. Emily Buxo-Burge can congratulate her 8. Here come Royal Chester. They can enjoy the weekend here at Henley, but Thames Rowing Club B progress on.